Excuse me? I'm paired up with at Red Bull? And just like that, the season has ended. Welcome back everyone to F1 22 Driver Career Mode Series, or I should say welcome to a whole new season of the Driver Career Mode Series. Well, this is the end of our time at Haas, a third from the bottom car, and of course the development hasn't improved at all throughout the whole season. We were static and Gene Haas just refused to invest in the facilities. Did the facility upgrade come through yet? Let me see. No new investment yet, as I guess they're waiting for the funds to come through for the position at the end of this season. So P10 for us in the driver's standings, P6 for Haas in the constructors, which is huge amount of money. Really, I brought the Haas team to the middle of the table despite being the third worst car on the grid. So being just behind Alpine is a huge feat completed. And that brings us to contract renegotiations, and thank you all for participating in the poll that I uploaded onto the community page. If you guys aren't subscribed, of course make sure you subscribe down below and hit the notification bell on as well, so you're notified when I upload a poll. I usually like to do polls between Driver Career Mode series so that you guys can get involved with where I go, but to be honest, I don't care, just accept, because I'm leaving you guys. But yeah, it was really tight polling that got involved on the community page, and a lot of you guys have said that I should move to Red Bull. So Red Bull are in fact the fastest car now. McLaren have lost that title in the past season, but yeah, a lot of you guys were saying I should go to Red Bull. It was close, 53% saying Red Bull and 38 or so saying Haas, which is not that big of a gap. So well done to Red Bull fans or people who believe I deserve a seat at Red Bull. We're gonna try and sign with Christian Horner. Let us see. Let's go for a high risk offer. Why not? Because I exceed all of the team's demands. Let's see if they're happy. Wow, they have the cash and they just splashed it on me. 15.75 million contract cost. We got a 2.35 million perk fund for signing in the transfer window, so I think we can max out our perks. We are actually all maxed out on perks. All right, this is big news. So we're the best driver we can possibly be in the game. And just like that, we say goodbye to Sir Lewis Hamilton, who has decided to hang up his driving wheel and gloves. He has left the sport, meaning there will be a bit of a silly season happening, especially with me moving to Red Bull as well. So there's an open seat at Haas, there's an open seat at Mercedes, so we'll see how the drivers changes happens over the course of the next couple weeks. And let's finish the season before we take a look at everything else. Wow, a lot of experience gained, a lot of acclaim. Actually, that's an experience. We got 65 points. Excuse me, I'm paired up with Oscar Piastri at Red Bull. Okay, this is some big news. 10th in the championship, 65 points. Oscar Piastri gets a seat at Red Bull. I am surprised. We're going to do another 22 race season, and then I think the next season is going to be 16 races. We're going to slowly drop it down, but right now I want to keep the 22 race season going. I don't like Miami as much. I'm sorry if you're a fan of Miami, but I don't think many people are. I think I'm going to keep the season as is. Imola and Miami will disappear. Actually, let's remove China and put Imola back in. I think Imola might be a good one to bring back with the sprint race weekend. So yeah, let's do that. So 22 races, here we go. And just like that, welcome to the Red Bull Racing Garage. Let's just proceed a little bit into the winter break. We're gonna try and close in on the Bahrain Grand Prix here. Car reveal is just about to start, which of course we will get in to it. So we are third actually. McLaren and Mercedes actually preserve their components a lot better than we do. We've dropped immensely. Look at McLaren. They are able to survive. Is that because of my first season with McLaren? Are they still that rich in resource points? I don't know. But big news. Oscar Piastri alongside me. 92 rated driver. Unbelievable. So let's take a look and see what happened to the driver changes here. Do I get a message with all the... No, I don't. Okay, anyway, so let's take a look at the standings. So Fernando Alonso and Norris still at McLaren. Verstappen is still at Mercedes, with Ocon moving to Mercedes as well from Red Bull. I guess I stole his seat. Leclerc and Sainz still at Ferrari for the 4th season. Albon and Ticktum still at Alpine. That's the same. Russell at Williams with Latifi, that is still the same, I think. Gasly and Tsunoda still at AlphaTauri. Zhou and Schumacher still at Alfa Romeo, that's the same as last season. Schwartzman is now paired up with Drugovich. A new driver is brought up into the F1 paddock. Magnussen and Stroll still at Aston Martin. So where was Piastri at before this? Was Piastri even on the grid? I don't think he was. This is a new revelation here, because at Red Bull was Perez and Ocon. So Perez lost his seat, unless he also retired alongside Lewis Hamilton and I didn't get a notification about it. Perez lost his seat. Wow. So either I took Perez's seat, or Oscar Piastri took Perez's seat and I took Ocon's seat, as Ocon moved to Mercedes to take over Lewis Hamilton's vacant seat. Okay, well, this is some big news, huge news throughout the paddock. But here we go, car reveal. Let's see how the car looks for the season. I know how it looks, but you guys all know how it looks, but still, for tradition's sake. And there we have it, the new Red Bull, or the usual Red Bull with number 13 this time, because it's me, Suh, in the car. So let's see how our first race of the season goes. This is going to be a live or die situation, because we are in one of the fastest cars on circuit. So let's see if we can live up to expectations. Hopefully Christian Horner made the right decision to sign me from Haas. Let's prove him right. Here we go. Like this video if you enjoyed the series, subscribe, and let's head into Bahrain. Just quickly before we head into the weekend, Christian Horner says we're confident the car will be competitive from the start of the season, so we expect you to be racing near the front of the field. So that is good. Also, driver moves confirmed. Esteban Ocon moves to replace Hamilton at Mercedes. Drugovich is replacing me at Haas because I moved, and then I am replacing Perez. Perez has actually been let go, so he has not retired yet. Perez is just not good enough for Christian Horner and the Red Bull team, so he's been, let go of his contract. And then Piastri has taken Ocon's seat because Ocon moved to Mercedes, so I actually stole Perez's seat. Wow. Interesting. Hope you guys are enjoying the video. If you are, there are a couple things you can do to support the channel. First off, press that like button and subscribe. Make sure you subscribe by pressing the red button down below, and hit the notification bell as well so you're notified as soon as I upload next. Thank you guys so much for your support. Hope you enjoyed the rest of the video. Welcome to qualifying, and oh my god, is this car an absolute pleasure to drive. The car sticks to the track, it drives so well, no real big vibrations in the car, it just purrs. Like, it's like converting from a Ford to like a Mercedes or like a BMW. Like, my god, does this drive well. Well, it is time to head into qualifying. Let's just see what kind of lap time we can set here. This is going to be exciting, very exciting, in a very fast car. Okay, our first lap here. Our teammate is just up ahead. Good turn out of there. Oh, it's a pleasure to drive. I really like this car. Thank you all for giving me a decent car to drive. P6 right now, not the greatest. I did have a couple slips here and there. Alright, I just stayed in for the remainder of the session. Fernando Alonso, the championship winner last time out, tops the table here. Red Bull not as fast as I expected to be, P8 and P12. Knocked out our Latifi, Ticktum, Schwartzman, Magnussen, and Drugovich. So let's move on to the next round, see if we can continue our streak into Q3. Here we go then, first lap of Q2 on worn softs from the first round. Good exit. Let's see if we can have a good run across the line. P9 right now, ahead of Stroll and Zhou. I'm starting to think the AI is breaking. It is Season 4, meaning that the usual AI is broken. Fresh tires on the car. Let's see if we make decent improvements on this lap. It would be nice. Come on. We're currently sitting 4/10 ahead of our first banker laps on used softs. This is fresh softs. Oh, not as much gained as I would have expected and liked. I think we should be through to the next round with that lap. 6th. That is good, I think. We're into Q3. That's all that matters. There we have it, ahead of my teammate who just about scrapes through. The McLarens are absolutely insanely fast. Ferrari just ahead of myself. Piastri P10, of course. Stroll, Zhou, Schumacher, Albon, and Tsunoda are out, or Tsunoda, Albon are out in that order from top to, or bottom to top. And yeah, let's go into Q3. Let's see if we can make it a competitive starting position. Okay, on used softs from the previous round, we're gonna set our banker here. Let's just see how this lap pans out, because we are gonna do another lap on fresh softs. We are just ahead of Russell, but behind our teammate Piastri in P8. Not the best. Okay, here we go. This is it. Last lap on fresh tires. Let's get a good rotation out of the last corner. Yes, 6/10 improved. DRS wide open, and we cross the line. Where do I sit in this grid? P4. Okay, not bad considering we are miles behind P1. Yeah, that's fine. Guys, the McLaren is a full second faster than us. This game is broken, man. 1 full second faster than us. Are you sure? Oh my god. Oh well. That is it then. Let's head on in. Yeah, P4 starting position. I'll take that considering our car is miles behind the McLaren and the Mercedes. But beating one of the Mercedes, beating the Ferraris is a good sign. Let's see if we can convert this into a podium finish.
No more testing, no more practice. This is the real deal, and it's make or break here at round 1 of this year's Formula One World Championship. We go racing today around the 3.36 miles of the magnificent Bahrain International Circuit, with 15 corners and 2 good passing opportunities into turns 1 and 4. Keep an eye out for drivers locking the front left tyre into the tricky braking zone of turn 10. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Lando Norris will lead us away from pole position, and it's Fernando Alonso alongside. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Verstappen, Maverick, Charles Leclerc and Ocon, Sainz, Gasly, Oscar Piastri and George Russell, Albon, Tsunoda, Mick Schumacher and Zhou, Stroll, Drugovic, Kevin Magnussen and Robert Schwartzman, Ticktum and Nicholas Latifi. It's almost time for the lights to go out, so let's head down to the track where preparations are underway.
And the season begins, ladies and gentlemen. Time to see what... Oh, a medium to soft. Okay. I see what you're putting down. Team. Medium to softs. Let's do it. Let's drop our fuel a little bit and then get going, because this is going to be an exciting race. Let's get into it then.
The formation lap gets underway and every driver will be looking to settle in for the race ahead, making sure that their car is ready for the battle once the lights go out. As the cars come back towards the grid to line up for the start of the race, each driver will be wanting to get the best start they possibly can, and they'll be hoping to finish today's race on the podium, and failing that, within the points.
All right, then let's get this season underway. Let's start our career in Red Bull. It's lights out. A lot of wheel spin. This is not the start we needed. Oh my god. There is a front wing on me. That was wild. There was a front wing just on my car. Okay. Not sure where that flew from. It looked like it was a Mercedes front wing. But we're okay. Closing in on Verstappen. I think it was a okay start. Leclerc's chasing me down as well on the mediums. Not bad. Ooh. Come on, let's settle down a bit. Come on, let's close this gap and settle down. So far, so good. Pulling a gap to the rest of the field. Probably because the Mercedes is probably dragging people back. No front wing means slow pace. Oh, I've gone wide. Not good, not good. That's a mistake. Not a mistake that I needed. Alright. Leclerc is right on my tail. I need to start pushing. Oh yeah, 132.9 is not a fast time.
It looks like we might have an issue.
Oh, no. Race 1 and you're telling me we have an issue? What is this? Red Bull 2021? Seriously? Uh-oh. What's going on? Come on, tell me it's okay. Tell me it's just a minor hiccup, no big issue. Oh my god, really? Already? 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 You can't be serious.
Find somewhere to retire the car immediately. It's too dangerous to stay on track.
Already?
That's it then for another spectacular Grand Prix here in Bahrain, and a real champion's drive to take the win. So, Anthony, what made the difference out there today?
I think that smart tyre management on track and very smooth driving definitely assisted in their victory today. That combination meant they got the absolute maximum out of their tyres at all times.
Our drivers are making their way out for the podium celebrations, and it's going to be McLaren picking up the winner's trophy. Congratulations to the entire team for that fantastic performance.
Nah, this season is off to a crazy start because look at the top here. Norris, Verstappen and Leclerc expected, but then George Russell just outside the podium with Gasly, Piastri, Sainz, Magnussen, Schwartzman and Stroll in the points. Aston Martin really shining. Is this the 2023 season here? Excuse me. Schwartzman all of a sudden deciding to score some points now that I left the team. Drugovich in P11, wow. Schumacher, Ocon, Albon, Zhou, Ticktum, Latifi, Tsunoda and Alonso DNFs with myself out as well. Albon on a 5-second time penalty as well. Wow, what is going on here? Unbelievable how, like, what is happening? This is wild. McLaren have a DNF as well. Okay, Ocon ended P13. Wow, I am quite flabbergasted. Not much happened on the driver standings. It's essentially the same as the result of the Bahrain Grand Prix, with constructors Red Bull dead middle. So it's a bit of a sad sight to see. We're behind AlphaTauri and Williams. Wow, that is very sad to see. But what is the team doing? Like, the car just broke on lap 3. I was just getting started and really warming up to catch Verstappen and company ahead, but then the car just gave out. I have no idea what to do. I really don't know what to do. Well, that's an unfortunate start to the season, but hopefully things will get better as we go on. Saudi Arabia coming up next time, so hopefully you'll join me there. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video despite it being so short. And yeah, the race, I just couldn't race. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe using the red button down below, hit the notification bell as well so you're notified as soon as I upload next. Hopefully better pastures are coming soon, so please be sure to be around. Thank you guys so much for the support. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. See you guys in the next one.